Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our playthrough of Dark Souls 3. Last time we stopped while doing some things that weren't really getting us anywhere, which is mostly collecting items, things like this, clearing the map, but we were on our way to meet with the giant and make him stop shooting at us. That way we would be able to continue this way, if you remember. So we're gonna go on to this bonfire and go on to meet with the giant. I just finished editing and uploading episode 2, which dropped earlier today. Episode 3 was already recorded and edited as well as imported on YouTube before I started this recording. But I had, as I said in episode 3, a bit of trouble with encoding in episode 2. Something to do with variable frame. Anyway, this is behind us now. I'm just gonna go on and meet with the giant. So before we do that, there are a few enemies that we need to kill. So we're just gonna goddamn dogs. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs, but in this game they are annoying. Just gonna use our favorite strats for powerful mobs. Fireballs. He's spamming as well, so it's fine. Oh, alright. I'm better. You see, his projectile is actually really annoying because it starts getting you and it's not going away. Alright, sure, of course. Good. Nope. I'm gonna die. Just drinking some Nestus. And we'll go on to invade better. Okay, he said, well, getting hit. I need... Sorry, just haven't played since episode 3. Well, that's kind of obvious. Just it's been more than a day. I couldn't record earlier because we have a problem with our roof, and the maintenance guy was supposed to come today. He came, but I didn't know at what time, so I couldn't just start recording and having him show up in the middle of the recording. Alright, so I kind of lied. We're not gonna go on to the giant right away. We're gonna do things that are not really related first. But it will only take a moment, I swear. He said while being bullied by rats. Anyway, go on. Oh yeah, I'm about to get bullied even more. Oh, actually 2 in 1. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, as... Like, is that the saying in English as well? Probably. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Lol. Alright. Anyway, we're done with this. There's a door as well here, but we need to buy a key to access it. So we're just gonna open this door, and you see we are back to the bonfire we were in the last episode. So now we're gonna go back and actually meet with the giant to be able to continue further down this way. And actually, right after meeting with the giant and going to the zone where we couldn't access because the giant was firing arrows at us, it's the boss. So we're gonna do the boss, then there's a kind of a secret area that we will go to. We're gonna meet the Onion Knight arguably one of the best NPC in this game. My personal favorite. I'm just focusing because those big dudes, they actually, yeah, they launch their cereal bowl at you, but it's probably not cereal bowl, but yeah. Anyway, just gonna go on with our favorite strategy, especially like, I would be a bit ashamed of myself, but since there are two, I'm not. Just poking them from far. Yeah. The thing with big mobs is that they don't get staggered by your attacks, so you can't just mindlessly attack them. Yeah, you need to be sure to either kill them or just back off until you can. Just gonna continue this way. So the giant is on top of that tower. Just gonna do a bit more research of objects before we can go. We're gonna try to sneak up on this guy and okay. Always goes according to plan. That's fucking hell. That's why, kids, you should never make plans in life. That way, nothing can go wrong. Great advice. Anyway, we're gonna go on. As I said in episode 2, the thing about Dark Souls is not to get greedy. 1, 2, 3, and you back off. And voila, he's dead. And he literally dropped trash. This is his loot. So, definitely worth it. But we got a lot of souls. Yeah. Our favorite mobs, the dogs. I thought I was going to leave my skin here. Yeah, we should find a bonfire soon. I'm sorry, I'm usually better at the game, but like, commenting at the same time is hard. You have to focus. So this is another NPC. Basically, he tells us that we're an idiot. Yeah, and that's basically all you need to know. Because his quest, I don't think we will do it in this playthrough. Oh, actually, we might. No, we're not. So, okay, best NPC in the game. I'm gonna let you enjoy. What a mighty man. The Onion Knight. With our, of course, going to talk. I'm gonna not speak while he is and leave the dialogues. Just for this NPC because he's so good. Brace yourself.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegwart of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
As handsome as he is also really fucking stupid. So we're just gonna let the lift go down, and there's another one that will come from above, and that will actually lift us up once we get on it. The onion knife. So we can actually access the zone here by jumping off the elevator while it's still going up. I wouldn't advise you doing that at home. Well, first, because it would be a bit impossible to do that. Anyway, we're gonna talk to the giant. You see, this is where we're trying to cross, and this is where he shoots at us. So I'm just gonna talk to him and make peace.
I help anytime.
He likes to help people. What a great guy. Gonna go around, see if we have items here. Probably don't. So it's alright, just gonna go back to the elevator. Go back down. Yeah, you hear the it's from the knight. He actually fell while riding the elevator and got stuck in the secret-ish area. So now we're gonna go back to the bonfire where before. I'll see you later. I took the chance to get some levels because I had some souls on me, and I also spoke to a few of the NPCs at the hub. Alright, I'm dead. So I took the chance to talk to Rad, which is the thief we've rescued from the jail in the first area of the game. I completed his quest, so I gave him the bone of his soulmate. Well, probably not soulmate, whatever. His girlfriend, it's not really clear what she was. It's probably clearer in the item description, but I haven't read it. I am missing everything. Yeah, it's really about patience. 1, live him do his thing, whatever it is. 2, go back. Okay, good. And he actually didn't leave us trash this time. So we're gonna go here. There's actually quite a few items here. And there's a lot of enemies, but now that we have befriended the giant, you see, he shoots them for us. Alright, just have to be careful not to get shot. Boom, bitch. Yeah. It's not a bow that the giant has, it's a fucking bazooka. You know, there's a lot of items here. So we're just gonna go around, take him all. Okay, this item, the one that is going to be a bit harder to get, oops, is actually really important. This is, basically, it increases the amount of health you get by drinking 1 health potion, which is, again, bottom left corner, the orange one. Oh, it also increases the mana you get from drinking a mana potion. So really important item to get. And you can see on the roof there's one of those delightful. And he got us. Oh yeah, he has. It's Zweihänder. In German, two-handed, which is a type of sword that is, you guessed it, two-handed. And he died. So we're just gonna go on. I think there's one in the well as well. Nope. An intentional pun. Amazing. Sometimes I get tired of myself, don't worry. So this is what we just looted, are ashes. And ashes can be given to the handmaiden, which is the name from the grandma vendor at the hub, and it basically improves her items, or get new ones to be more exact. So to get new items in Grey Rat shop, the thief, you go and send him pillage areas of the game, and for the handmaiden you give her ashes. That's how the vendor mechanic works in Dark Souls 3. Just gonna go ahead. There's actually a pretty neat item here. It's a weapon. It's like, it looks cool, but I've actually never used it. It's a, I don't know how you would call that in English. It's what the Grim Reaper uses.
A synth.
Anyway, now we have reached the boss area. The boss is right there. So of course I'm gonna stall and open this door. This will allow us to go back to the boss more easily if we're ever killed somehow. I don't know how that would happen, but I actually can't go into the boss. Well, I can, but like, I would like to get a better sword. So how much do I have? Yeah, won't work. Well, actually, I might have to go 18, yeah. Alright, I'll just go as is, which means pretty much naked, into the boss fight. It's not especially hard, it's more, how would I say, long. Especially since there are minions in the first phase of the boss. So, yeah. And as the first boss, you want to stay close to its crotch and just hit it with everything you got. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. And we've just triggered his second phase. Its second phase. English, as usual. I've got a lot of trouble with his, hers, and its, because its doesn't exist in my first language. So another arm sprouted from his crotch, for lack of a better word. And basically our job now is just to circle him and just hit his like zits on the back, because it's the only thing that does damage to him. And his hand is well open. Yeah. Of course I'm locked on something else, so I can't. Ouch. So I can't hit his back. It's more about waiting like when he goes up in the air and goes back down, it's poisonous like mist that he has surrounding him, so I can't act, and it's gonna rock back. Oh, come on. And of course I get hurt. Gotta be more careful. So it's just gonna be a long boss fight, so I'll try to furnish, as we say in French, which means just talking through it. Not to be silenced. I might speed things up if it goes too slowly. Okay. Hello there. I think he has other weak spots on the hand. No, not this one, the other one. Yeah, this one. Just gonna, if you hit it, you hit it. Good. Yep. I actually don't remember where his other spots are. So there's always like the spot in the middle, which is where his hand is, but it's actually quite dangerous, except when he does that. Well, you can get hit, but like, yeah, because sometimes he can grab you, and this actually might one-shot me, I'm not sure. No, I think I have too much health for that to happen. But if I allowed less point into health, it would definitely happen. Maybe, yeah. Alright, just gonna... Oh, and we went under him. Ouch! Just have to be patient, as I said. It's not really hard. Well, except like the first time, when you're actually trying to rush and you haven't learned that patience is the most, I cannot stress that enough, is the most important thing in Dark Souls. All of them. Well, yeah, all of them. It's actually kind of more important in Dark Souls 1 and 2 because the games are slower. Like this, Dark Souls 3 came out after Bloodborne, which was very fast-paced. Well, not very, but way more than this game. Jesus Christ, and I don't have any Estus, so I should be careful. This is all the health I have. You go slow. It should be the trick. Okay, he is almost dead, but so are we. So I might actually... I might just eat something. And now my health is full. So now our only option to hit him is his hand, which means that we are going to be in a vulnerable position. When I told you that the most, like your worst enemy in the game is the camera, you don't believe me? Okay. So now we have killed the boss, and it's only been less than oh, actually it's been almost 30 minutes. Time does fly when you're having fun, doesn't it? Anyway, we're gonna go back to... Yeah, I'm gonna leave you here, and we're gonna go back later. we're back again. So what I did is I have spent the souls that I got after killing the boss, and I've actually bought the key that we needed to access here. So we're gonna clear the zone right away. I also talked to Grey Rad, who was really sad because his friend slash girlfriend slash, I don't know, wife, mother, grandma, I'm not sure, died. Anyway, I've also got enough levels to use the claymore, so which means that we're gonna ditch the shield, and we'll actually have to get better because I cannot. Well, I can parry, but parrying with a weapon is way less effective than parrying, with a shield, of course, because shields are designed to parry things, or block, to be more exact. But anyway, yeah. You see, I am not killing the skeletons because they actually come back to life. NANI?! Excuse me? How did you just see that? Oh, he died anyway. Great, less work. So you see, if he doesn't come back to life, I'm gonna be... I look like an idiot now. Anyway, they usually do come back to life, so we have to watch out for the big guy who will try to jump on us. Yeah. Idiot. But he said while getting hit. Idiots! When will you learn that your actions have consequence? Sorry. Anyway, we're just gonna go here. Actually, I think there's a corpse hanging somewhere here that we can shoot to get an item. Or is it later? Yeah, I think it's later. It's right there. Right there. So, we actually don't have... Oh, I could use a bow? Question mark. Do I have arrows? Yes. So, I've actually never done a playthrough just with a bow. I've used a bow, before, but never as a primary weapon. It could be fun, but I've never tried it. So yeah, we can get that. Everything's good from here. So after that, oh yeah, this room is kind of annoying, but since we switch weapons, dealing with those rats are actually like, because our first attack is just a large sweep, so it's actually really practical to deal with those rats, and I think they come infinitely, so we're not gonna waste our time with them, especially since they don't give a lot of souls. So now we are actually doing the quest of the knight we saw earlier, which is to talk to this gal who is blind and who got lost somehow. So I'm gonna touch her because she asked me to get your mind out of the gutter that we are in. And basically, she will join us as a part of our crew in the hub, and she is useful for, miracle builds, those infamous miracle builds in Dark Souls 3. So basically, if we ever need to use miracles, which we won't, come on, they're extremely weak, and the best miracles are only found, get this, after defeating the boss of the game. You get the only miracle that would make the build viable. Anyway, so basically this guy is her protector, and he says basically, let's got a deal. You protect her and nothing happens to her, we're good. As if you try any weird shit, I will destroy your face with my giant hammer. So now we're gonna go on to meet with my... It was the other way around. Of course, a fail. in this playthrough. What? Impossible. So, our favorite character, the Onion Knight, and roll, didn't even get any damage. Where is he? Oh, right there. Beautiful. Ah, such a cool armor.
Ah, don't disappear like that. You have me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought. Then I'm not exactly sure. Anyhow, do you see that? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl.
As I said, not the brightest, no, the sharpest tool in the box. So basically he got stuck here, and now there's a fire demon that we have to take care of before looting the place. So we're gonna do just that. We actually have to make sure that this guy doesn't get killed.
I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, fight my
Okay, and our usual strat, which is to use fire against those, well, surprisingly enough, it won't work because it's a fire demon. We're just gonna go with the old, ouch, I'm getting killed. Ooh, I thought I was dead. Jesus Christ. Just gloop, gloop. Nope, not today. Oh, what a minute. Okay, this is second phase of this mini boss. Fuck, get out. Yeah, definitely. Ooh. Almost dead. Yes, he is dead. Ooh, that was a fight, he said after killing Buff. As usual, after each fight, this will happen. Each fight with this knight.
That was quite a performance, but you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine.
Amazing. And we got an emote.
Well, the only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
I do agree. Oh, and we got an emote that is just sleeping. Amazing. So now, yeah, it's been already 40 minutes. So I want to finish this area in this video, so I'll just speed up here because it's not really an interesting area. It's just loot. So I'll see you after. one last time, because actually to finish this area we just have to defeat one more enemy. It's quite the powerful foe, if I do say so myself, and I do. It's this guy right here. So we'll have to be careful, but again, with patience, everything should go fine. He has some, yeah, he's really fast, so I can only get one blow at a time. Yeah, and you don't want to... Sorry. Trying to manage my stamina here. And he's dead. Good. So, the sword that he had inflicted frost damage, which is the bar you can see in the middle of the screen. And if it goes up completely, I have reduced stamina regeneration and I'm slower. So we've defeated him, and now we've entered the other area, the route of sacrifices. So I think I'm just gonna get this bonfire and we're gonna end it here. I hope you appreciated the video, enjoyed it as usual, and I'll see you in the next episode.